Hey YouTube, Shadow Slayer Phoenix here. It's not 10 minutes later. I figured out where that playmat is. It's under this one, but this one is for my girlfriend's brother's birthday. I felt bad because we kind of, yeah. I kind of get her a soda, and when she opened it, it kind of exploded. I mean, his playmat wasn't damaged, just the Kaiba. I gave him an extra Kaiba mat that I had from the Gold series. I was like, yeah, here. But I'd gotten him this, and I'm thinking about getting myself one, but I didn't really like this pack overall. I mean, yeah, it had a lot of good stuff in it. It's just, for me, it just didn't appeal to me. So, but anyway, the playmat in question is ta-da-da, that one. So, yeah, extra happy that I knew it was the entire time, but at the same time was like, okay, kind of lost here. So while I'm at it, show you for the most part my samurai build. Really liking this deck. I initially took the build and put it online, except for some of the stuff coming, like the Xyz coming out in the deck. I've been playtesting that against people, and it has a major OTK up the butt. Like, here, let me just go through the deck first. Like, please keep in mind that I do not have the Keyzons, but I do playtest it a lot. But, so for the most part, the effect I've been going off of, because a lot of people seem to like it, is, and I've actually checked a lot of places. I don't know if anyone watches this, if you could help me out. The effects are unconfirmed on the Wikia, but a lot of people are saying less than 3,000, put them up to 3,000. If you could help me out with that, that'd be great. If you could send me a link to anywhere, that'd be great too. Just let me know. So here we go. So first up is obviously Shien. I got a nice ulti here. It was like $10. Wasn't too bad. I like him. Looks really nice. Sorry, had an itch. Great card. Great negation. Brionac. Obvious reasons behind that. Catastor, blows stuff up. A lot of people have been looking at this like one dude at the new shop I go to was like, "Oh my god, that is amazing! I love how you teched that." Even before he played the deck, and he even let me do the proxy, and I explained to him the Shadow of the Six Samurai Sheen thing, and he goes, "Yeah, that's fine." Game 1, this for win, and then game 2 noticed how bad or how overpowering the OTK combo is in this deck. But it's like, this dude won me the first game. 2 Stardust Dragons. Black Rose Dragon. Lightning Warrior. This actually does really well. TG Hyper Librarian. And for the last bit of the Synchros, it's Thought Ruler Archfiend. And for the Xyz, got Leviathan Dragon. Great little rank 3, gets in there hard enough if I needed to. He's my power hitter. If I need a power hitter, instant Xyz. Works well. Right now, Leviair Dragon, I'm actually not finding any run for this, so this could be up for trade real fast, because I'm getting an MX Aper Invoker, who's going to really help out my OTK combo so badly. And then 3 Shadows. Right now, in place of those, I've got a Utopia, a Scarred, and 2 Scarred Warriors. So far, he actually really does make an OTK combo out hard. So moving on. You got Sheen. We all know why Sheen's in here. 2 Grandmasters. I tried 3 and didn't like it, so only those. The obvious 3 Kageki. The obvious 3 Kagemusha. The obvious 3 Mizuho. And then, again, the obvious 3 Shinai. Oops, grabbed one too many. I only run 2 Elders, because a third one for me just... when I ran 3, I always ran into him, and it was like, what the heck? Where 2, I seem to run into him not when I don't need him, or every other hand. It's, I run into him when I need him to just start my special summoning. He's also real great for another type of OTK. And then 3 Kizans. When I get the Samurai deck, I'll obviously have them, but I still want the super ones. So, initially, you need to open with a Gateway. You need to have Gateway in hand and a Grandmaster. And then find a way to be able to get into Kageki and Kagemusha. So what happens is you play Gateway, you get Kageki, and you get Kagemusha. Now, you could either do this with still having your Grandmaster on top of you, like you need the Grandmaster. So Grandmaster, Kageki, and Kagemusha. There's an option to have Sheen in there. However, I've been able to one-turn kill without Sheen, but he does help. So you could do Sheen. Let me go with the mainstream one. So Sheen, you get Sheen in your hand, Grandmaster, and Gateway, and find way to get into Kagemusha and Kageki. Another way to help it out is instead of Sheen, you open with Samurai United. So what happens is you normal summon your Kageki. Well, first obviously play Gateway, but you get into your Kageki and your Kagemusha. Get Kageki out there, get your Kagemusha out there, and then get Sheen, or Shien. So right there, your Gateway is at 6. Shit, I don't have my die. Excuse the language. So we have 6. Then, special summoning Grandmaster, it goes to 8. Special summoning Sheen. So right there, you have Spell Trap card lockdown. Your opponent can only activate 1, and then Shien says no to every other spell trap except for counter trap. So it's like, okay, you've got to deal with the counter traps in your own little way fashion. That's fine. You can deal with that. So you've got 8 counters to play around with. You pop 4, get a Kizan. Pop another 4, add another Kizan to your hand. Special summon Kizan, special summon Kizan. Oh shoot, I did that. Okay, anyway. So you Xyz into Shadow. So that puts your Gateway back up to 6. Pop an Xyz. Okay. So let's say your Grandmaster goes up to 3,000. Pop another 4. Search out another Kizan, special summon the Kizan. And then distribute however you feel. But primarily targeting Sheen, Great Shogun Sheen, and Shien, and give them each 3,000, give them an extra 500 boost from the 4 counters, so you do it twice from your Gateway. Now, there's another way that I done earlier that gets you 2 shadows instead of the 1. You still need the Grandmaster. You still need to find a way to get into Kageki and Kagemusha, and you have to have the Gateway in hand. This time, you still have him, but you're going to play Sheen at the very last second. So you do everything the same way. So you don't summon Sheen yet. So you get your Gateway, Kageki, Kagemusha, then play Grandmaster. So it's at 6 now, make 8. Then you search out for your 2 Kizans. Special summon them, so it's at 4. Xyz, it's at 6. So we've got 3 monsters, and it's at 6. Pop 4 counters. Get your other Kizan. Special summon him. So your field is, you have 1 more spot. Pop an Xyz to make Grandmaster bigger, so he goes up to 3,000. So Kizan goes away. He's at 3,000. Use the other 4 counters on Gateway to get back your Kizan. And then Xyz again. And right there you have 2 Sheens out there and 2 bigger dudes. And then you make Shogun Sheen happen. In other words, it's just a very quick OTK little combo that I particularly like. Now, before I run out of time on this video, because I think I get 15 minutes to my name. United, Gateway, the Searchers, 2 Sheen Smokeseeker, and Reinforcement of the Army. 2 Gold Sarks, I'm thinking of trading these out. Don't know yet. And then Staples, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, 2 MSTs, and a Darkhold. Traps, Solemn Warning ×2, a Judgment, a Mirror Force, a Road, and 3 Musakani Magatama. And that's my Samurai build. Samurais will always have that OTK build, or OTK scenario, as long as Kizan stays at 3. Don't care what anyone says, as long as he stays at 3, they have the option to OTK in an instant. And I'm thoroughly loving the build. I had one dude actually let me borrow 3 Kizans for a tournament. I was like, you trust me that much? And he goes, I'll just find you and kick your butt if you steal them. Like, that's fair. I actually returned them to him. He didn't have anything that he needed for trade, so I was like, crap. I was at a point where I had quit playing for a time, so I didn't really have much. And then got a trade for a Xian, who was like, I want to look into it. So, that's my build. Comment, rate, subscribe if you want to. Don't really need it, or wouldn't mind it, But hey, no one's really been subscribing me till lately, so whatevs, I'm not going to complain. I'm not one of the best players in the game, so again, can't really complain. But anyway, so just again, let me know what you think, any modifications you would make, and I'll catch you guys later.